Hey guys, another Patreon month. Maybe the most incredible month we've ever done. Rumors by Fleetwood Mac, the full album all the way through, out now. Also the full movie, Easy Rider. Plus 2 singles you guys missed last month, Penny Lane by the Beatles and Subterranean Homesick Blues by Bob Dylan. And then 2 more singles that are going to drop through the rest of this month. All that for less than a cup of coffee. Link in the description. See you there. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day as well as a great life.
We're here with Small Faces. Not big faces.
Small faces.
Yeah.
I wonder how different this band is from Faces.
I imagine very different.
I think so too.
Because once you size something down, it's usually different. So
we read on Spotify the About section, and this said like the best British rock band never to make it big in America.
Yeah,
which is an interesting statement. It said like in the late 60s they were like rivals of, or even some said competitors of The Who and the Rolling Stones, which sounds super weird to hear when you've never freaking heard of the band in your entire life.
Considering there's another band who you have heard of who shares half the name with, you know? Like, yeah. We've heard of Faces.
But we barely heard them, too.
It's true.
If we hadn't started this channel, we never heard of Faces.
I agree with that. What I will say is no one's like, hey, man, you ever heard of Faces? They competed with Zeppelin. But we've heard Faces, and we haven't heard Small Faces. So, I don't know. I'm interested to see like what they bring to the table. This is what, Itchykoo Park?
Itchykoo Park.
Interesting song title. So I don't know. Let's just get right into it. You ready?
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
Digging that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Over bridge of sights to rest my eyes in shades of green, under dreaming spires to Itchykoo Park. That's where I've been. What did you do there? I got high.
Okay,
what did you feel there? Well, I cried. Why the tears there? Tell you why. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. With that bomb, they all come out to groove about. Be nice and have fun with this. I'll tell you what I'll do. What will you I'd do? Like to go there now with you. You can miss out school. Won't that be? Why go to learn the words of who? What's it you do there? We'll get high. Will it touch the sky? But why the tears there? I'll tell you why. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. To blow my mind, get hung up, beat the ducks with a bun. They all come out to cool nice and have fun in the sun. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. Ha! It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful.
Interesting.
What are your immediate thoughts, sir?
That it sounds very Beatlesque, but not the Beatles, obviously.
Really? I was thinking more so like it feels like Led Zeppelin mixed with the Zombies mixed with early Floyd a little bit.
Really?
Those
Dude,
three
I didn't
things.
catch literally anything of that, but maybe early Floyd.
Really? He
Certainly
sounded
not
kind of
Zeppelin.
he sounded kind of like Robert Plant, like mainly the vocals. Like when it went to the like the screaming,
Yeah.
it definitely sounded like it.
I thought it was cool. That was the part of the song I liked the most, for sure. I thought that was really... I loved the phrase, like, what are you going to do there? I'm going to get high. Like, I thought it was a cool line.
I liked all those parts. I feel conflicted because borderline, those are the only parts that I liked. I really didn't care for the whole, like, it's all too beautiful, like, motif over and over.
Yeah.
Like, because the thing is, it's like a
2.5-minute song, but it made it feel like a 3.5-minute song.
And
Just
it's
because
also
it kept doing that.
not the coolest part of it. It felt like they like overlooked what clearly is the coolest part of that, which is that we'll get high. Like, what are you gonna do? What's such a sky? It's like,
you should have done that part like 6 times.
yeah, if you're gonna do a part 6 times, that's the part you do 6 times.
They did that part like 2 or 3 times, and then the It's So Beautiful like 1,000,000 times. So it's
Yeah.
like you should have honestly, if they had inverted that, way better.
Way better. Because then it could have been like a little pre-chorusy thing or like a little turn, and it's like, oh, it's way too beautiful. Still doesn't really connect with me. It's still, but like, at least it's transitioning into the cooler part. To me, it sounded like they were trying to imitate like a lot of other bands that were like doing things at that time.
Maybe.
Or maybe
I mean,
not.
they're
imitating, I don't
they're
know.
pretty early because this is like I think 66 or 67, I believe. So
Really?
it's pretty early in the game.
So maybe a lot of people. What era of like Pink Floyd were you talking about?
Like almost like Saucer Full of Secrets a little bit.
So like what?
Which is like their second album, which is like 68 or something like that.
Okay, so
This
that's
came before what I'm referring to.
okay. Yeah, because Piper at the Gates of Dawn is 67, Sauce Full of Secrets is 68. So you're right. So yeah, maybe they're the prototype that everyone is copying. If that's
Yeah.
the case, they deserve a lot. To me, it still sounds very Beatlesy to me though. But I thought the We Can Get High thing is so cool because like that felt unique. That felt specifically them, and it's like, oh man, like that's the coolest part of it, and it felt like it was you. So that was my take.
Yeah.
What are you thinking rating wise?
For interesting, like I'm not sure because I really freaking like that, like the Get High part, but I'm not huge on like the It's So Beautiful part.
Yeah.
I kind of get the idea. Like I think the gist of the song is like you're kind of like young, you're in that like adolescent like age, and you're getting high kind of early. But it's like you're very new to like you've gotten high less than 10 times.
Yeah.
Getting high and you're at like a park or something, and everything's so beautiful. Like you're a little stoned, you're kind of like walking around and like enjoying life, like kind of like blissful. So I get like how they're harping on that, because if you think about it, getting high only is like the small beginning part of like that whole experience. The rest of it is a nice thing, but still sonically doesn't change the fact that it's not the best part of the song.
Yeah.
So I think overall for me probably like a B+.
I think exactly a B+. Like I think they hit on some really cool ideas. And even some little production-y things, like when it like put phaser on everything, it was like so close to being awesome.
Yeah.
Still probably a song that I'll hit on occasion. Just
There's a lot.
like
It feels like one of those songs where like there's a lot of parts of it that like you really like. It just almost feels like ahead of the game a little bit too much.
Yeah.
In terms of like that's like a good thing, but it's like the bands that took that and moved on with it and did it in 71, but in a slightly more refined state, it's like easier to enjoy that. But like they're almost like early birds.
They literally found
you
the
know what I mean?
gold. They found the gold and then let other people dig it up for them because it's really hard. You get tired finding the gold, and they got tired finding it. And then some other band was like, "Oh, I see that gold over there," and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it in a second. I'm just so tired from all this digging in this hole."
And this other new band with more energy is like, well, we'll get it.
Yeah.
You
And then
know?
they come back and they're like, wait, all the gold's gone. What happened? I found that gold. And they're like, sorry. And they're carrying it away. So to me, that's what happened.
But very interesting pick. I'm glad I checked it out. It was
Yeah,
definitely good hitting it.
Yeah.
Dang,
So
you agree with the B+?
I think B+. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's good. It's not a bad thing at all.
No, there's nothing
Like,
wrong with
really
that.
cool.
I think it's like a cool moment in time and captures like you said, it's a pretty apt way of describing it. Like the first 10 times you like smoke weed or get drunk or do some other like psychedelic,
Yeah.
like that's like that feeling right there. It's like, wow, like bro, dude, I got drunk for the first time. It was so cool. And it's
Yeah.
like you only tell somebody that like literally the first 10 times, and after that you're like, that was fine. I mean, it was fun.
It becomes way less cool to talk about it.
Yeah. So, anyways, let us know what we do next. If we need to hit more from them, I saw there was a couple other songs. Tin Soldier, I think, was one you said what people were asking for.
Yeah.
And then other songs from this era, and then what you thought about it in general. So we'll be down there in the comments with you. And with that being said,
Catch you Friday.
catch you on Friday.